Okay. The sun's still out. I wonder if I can move it a little bit. I can't see the screen very well. Okay. There will be a quiz in a second. I can just about see how many people are in. Okay. If you know the answer, type it in. That's a bit better. I can see. Right. Okay, let's go. I can see how many people are in now. That's it. Right. Question time. I've just been fixing my car and now I'm back. Who wants a question? What continent has the most people per square mile? What continent has the most people per square mile? What, puppy? Hold on, my dog. What? There you go. Okay, what continent has the most people per square mile? Europe is the answer to that one. I thought it might have been Asia. What is the height of a basketball hoop? These are just warm-up questions until someone comes in. What is the height of a basketball hoop? 10 feet. I never knew that one. How many locks are there in the Suez Canal? How many locks are there on the Suez Canal? Welcome to the quiz. How many locks are there on the Suez Canal? Take a guess for a point. Type your answer in. How many locks are there on the Suez Canal? The answer to that one, that's a good one. I'll save it for someone comes in. Waiting for people to come in and then I'll start asking some more questions. Which country boasts the largest area? Australia, Brazil or India? Which has the largest area? Australia, Brazil or India? Type your answer in, take a guess. Come and say hello. What country boasts the largest area? Australia, Brazil or India? I'll save that one. But when people come in, if anybody comes in. Okay, next question. Just waiting for some more players. Here we go. Who wrote The Exorcist? Does anybody know that one? Who wrote the book The Exorcist? William Peter Blatty. Okay, say hello to see if I can see the comments, if anybody's there. Who was the Arsenal manager when they won the double? Well, that's an old question, isn't it? Okay, next question. What was Al Capone's nickname? What was Al Capone's nickname? Anybody know Al Capone's nickname? Name of a film? Quite a famous film. Al Capone's nickname? Does anybody know that? What was Al Capone's nickname? The answer to that one is Scarface. How many sides does a nonagon have? How many sides does a nonagon have? Come and say hello if you're watching and playing. Okay. Anybody there? No one's there today. What is the longest river in Western Europe? What is the longest river in Western Europe? Just guess if you don't know. Just come and say hello. If you say hello, you get a point. Just for saying hello. What is the longest river in Western Europe? What's this top fans, man? Oh, okay. Okay, what is the longest river in Western Europe? Do you know? Okay, 2 players coming in. Okay, hopefully. How many locks are there in the Suez Canal? Type your answer in, just guess if you don't know. How many locks are there in the Suez Canal? Take a guess to type any number in. Doesn't matter. You might get the answer right. How many locks are there on the Suez Canal? Just take a guess. Just say hello and you get a point. The first person to say hello gets a point. I presume not. Yeah. Anybody there? How many locks are there? Right, let's do a different one then. Until some more people turn up, because what is the largest Scandinavian country? What is the largest Scandinavian country? Take a guess if you don't know. What is the largest Scandinavian country? The largest Scandinavian country. Take a guess. Come and say hello, somebody. Everybody's out today. Gone to the pub or something, maybe? What is the largest country in Scandinavia? Do you know? Take a guess. Take a guess. Anybody know? Don't know what these buttons do here. What is the largest country in Scandinavia? There's 4 people now. First person to say hello gets a point. Someone say hello and you'll get a point. And then we can carry on. Or do you know that what the largest country? Hassan, welcome back, Hassan. Former champion. You get a point, Hassan. Well done. Hassan and everybody else. What is the largest country in Scandinavia? Take a guess if you don't know. What is the largest country? Nice to see you, Hassan. What is the largest country in Scandinavia? Take a guess if you don't know. Sweden. Well done, Hassan. 2 points to you. Hopefully more people will turn up in a minute. How many locks are there in the Suez Canal? Sweden was right. How many locks are there on the Suez Canal? Take a guess if you don't know. How many locks are there? Take a guess. 3. No. It's very long, but how many locks are there in the Suez Canal? Lower than 3. Surprisingly. Lower than 3, lower than 4. Take a guess, everybody. 2, lower than 2. Almost there. How many locks are there on the Suez Canal? 1, no. Almost there. Take a guess. Less than 1. There's less than 1 lock on the Suez Canal. 0, that's it. Surprisingly, when they dug it out, the Mediterranean and the Red Sea met. No locks. It's all level, apparently. Well, there we go. What was Al Capone's nickname? What was Al Capone's nickname? Anybody know that? It's there's a famous film with the same name. What was Al Capone's nickname? No? Is that a good clue? Al Capone's nickname. What was Al Capone's nickname? Scarface. Well done, Hassan. Scarface. This is one for people to guess. How many sides does a nonagon have? How many sides does a nonagon have? Just guess if you don't know. You can get a point for just guessing. How many sides does a nonagon have? Well done, Hassan. 9 sides on a nonagon. Okay, this is a literature one. What detective retired to become a beekeeper? What detective retired to become a beekeeper? Famous detective. He eventually made a comeback. You all know who this one is. Possibly the most famous. Yes, Sherlock Holmes. Well done. Eventually he made a comeback in popular demand. Okay, next one. This is the guess one. Well, you can all guess them all, really. What is the largest cat in the Americas? What is the largest cat in the Americas? The largest cat. Just guess a type of cat. The largest cat in the Americas, North and South America. No, not bobcat. Good guess. It's also a name of a car, a famous car brand, a luxurious car brand. Lynx? No, it's not Lynx. It's a famous, luxurious British car brand. Is also the name. It begins with J. What is the largest cat in the Americas? Begins with J. Rolls Royce? No, it's not Rolls Royce, but you're on the right lines. The largest cat in the Americas begins with J. Jaguar. Well done. That's the answer. What is the longest river in Western Europe? What is the longest river in Western Europe? Take a guess if you don't know. Take a guess. What is the longest river in Western Europe? Eastern Europe, you got some big ones. But what is the longest one in Western Europe? Anybody know that one? River Thames? No, it's not the River Thames. It goes through Germany. Begins with R. The longest river in Western Europe is what we're trying to guess, everyone. RH. Do you know that one? Anybody? Rhineland? No, oh yeah, Rhine is the answer. The River Rhine. Rhineland's the area, isn't it? Well done, Hassan. Who played Captain James T. Kirk in Star Trek? Who played Captain James T. Kirk in Star Trek? Anybody watch Star Trek? Captain James T. Kirk. Famous actor. Still alive. The original Star Trek. William Shatner. Well done, Hassan. You've got 9 points now, Hassan. What is the square root of 12? What is the square root of 12? Sorry, what is the square of 12? What is 12 squared? What is 12 squared? Bit of a maths one for you there. 12 squared. 144. Well done, Hassan. What is the most popular 4-player game of all time? What is the most popular 4-player game of all time? The most popular 4-player game. Guess a game, you might get it right. Tennis, no. You do play sometimes with 4 players, don't you? But it's not tennis. The most popular 4-player game of all time. It's not a sport. Badminton, no, it's not a sport, it's a game. The most popular 4-player game of all time. It's like a card game. So guess a card game, you might get it then. Know any card games? I think old people play this game. I've never played it. Poker, no. I think poker can have 8 players or more, can't you, sometimes? It's a it's a game, but it's also something you can go over. Like if you're on the River Rhine, you want to cross it, you cross using a... What would you go over to cross a river? What would you go over to cross a river? Begins with B. Bridge, well done, Hassan. You're on 11 points. Hopefully someone else will play in a minute. Let's find another one. Okay, let's find one. Some of these questions are quite old actually, so I'm trying to find... What letter appears the most... Which letter has the most tiles in Scrabble? Which letter has the most tiles in Scrabble? An easy one to guess, this one. Which letter? No. Which letter has the most tiles in Scrabble? The most used letter. Also the most used letter in the English alphabet. The most letters in Scrabble. Guess another letter. It's a vowel. C. No, it's a vowel. The most letters in Scrabble. No. No, another vowel. Try another vowel. No, you missed one out. I think maybe you mistyped. You missed one vowel out. E, that's it, Hassan, well done. What is the fastest land animal? What is the fastest land animal in the world? What is the fastest land animal in the world? A cheetah, well done, Hassan. Okay. Let's try to find another one. What sea is Bombay on? What sea is Bombay on? Or Mumbai as it's now known. So what sea is Mumbai on? Do you know that one? The sea. Any ideas? Mediterranean though. It's in India. Which sea is Bombay on? Indus River, no. It's the Arabian Sea. Okay, do a couple more, then we'll end it because there's not many players this afternoon for some reason. But never mind. What's the maximum score you can get in 10-pin bowling? What is the maximum score you can get in 10-pin bowling? 57, now that's your maximum score. But what is the maximum score you can get in 10-pin bowling? The sort of score I get as well, less than 100. But what's the maximum score you can get? 109, no, up a bit. What is the maximum score in 10-pin bowling? 10 strikes and the extra ones? No, it's more than 200. What is the maximum score in 10-pin bowling? Hold on. I messed up there. There we go, we're back. No, higher than that. Add 70 to your last guess. The highest score on 10-pin bowling is 300, well done. Another 10-pin bowling question. How many holes are there in a 10-pin bowling ball? Where you stick your fingers, how many holes are there in a ball? A 10-pin bowling ball. Seven? No. Not many people have 7 fingers. How many holes are there in a 10-pin bowling ball? You sort of stick your fingers in. No. You never played before then? How many holes are there? One less than that. Go down one. 3, well done, Iqbal. I'm sorry, Hassan. What American president shook hands with Chairman Mao? Which American president shook hands with Chair Mao? A long time ago. Which US president shook hands with Chairman Mao? Just guess a president. Which president shook hands with Chairman Mao? He's also famous, a bit earlier than that. He's famous because he resigned. And he shook hands with Chairman Mao. Nixon, well done. A couple more and then we'll probably end it because not many people are playing today for some reason. The latest scores are Hassan on 16. No one else has scored. Okay. How old was Queen Elizabeth II when she got married? How old was Queen Elizabeth II when she got married? 21. Well done, Hassan. Great answer. That was a great answer, that one. Okay. Here's another one. No, that's quite hard. Do it. Okay. If you want the hard one. Whose funeral was attended by more than 100,000 people in New York City in 1926? I told you it was hard. Whose funeral was attended by more than 100,000 people in New York City in 1926? Well, I've heard of this person, but I don't know anything about them. He was obviously popular. Al Capone, no. That's what I thought he might have been when I first looked at the answer. But it wasn't Al Capone. I think this person was an actor. Or something like that. So whose funeral was attended by 100,000 people in 1926? It was Rudolph Valentino. Have you heard of him? Frank Sinatra? No, I think Frank Sinatra lived a bit longer than that. Rudolph Valentino. I think he was an actor or a singer or... Don't know. Okay. Anybody else want to take a guess? Hassan's in the lead. Anybody else want to play? Which 4 tastes can a human distinguish? Which 4 tastes can a human distinguish? So there's 4 answers to this. So which 4 tastes can you distinguish? Take a guess if you don't know. 4 answers possible, 4 points possible. Which 4 tastes can you taste? Human. Anybody want to take a guess? Okay, I'll give you a clue. One of them's sweet. Oh, there we go. Sweet, bitter, sweet. Okay, Hassan's got bitter, sweet and salty. Spicy's wrong though. Sweet, what's the opposite of sweet? The opposite of sweet is the answer for the last taste a human can distinguish. The opposite of sweet. Type it in, get a point. The opposite of sweet. things aren't sweet. They like grapefruit can be this flavour. Anybody want to guess? It begins with S. Makes your face go funny. Sour. Well done, Hassan. Okay, next one. Type your answer in if you want to play. Let's find another one. So these questions are pretty old. Which river flows between Minneapolis and St. Paul? Which river flows between Minneapolis and St. Paul? Guess a river. An American river flows between Minneapolis and St. Paul. It's got Louisiana, no, close, but it's the other one. It's like one of these spelling things. This word is. Name a famous river. I think Mark Twain. No, Mark Twain. I think wrote a lot about this river. Begins with M. Which river flows between Minneapolis and St. Paul? No, it's the other one. Begin with M. It's got a lot of double letters in it. Yeah, you know what this river is. Everybody knows this river. Mississippi, that's it. Mississippi. Okay, we'll do a couple more, then we'll call it a day because everyone else is out for today by the looks of it. Okay. Do mosquitoes have teeth? Yes or no? Do mosquitoes have teeth? Nice simple question there. Do mosquitoes have teeth? Yes, well done. Okay, 2 questions to go and then call it a day. What is Abyssinia now called? The country of Abyssinia? Oh, hello, Molto. Nice to see you again. What is Abyssinia now called? The country of Abyssinia? Well done, Hassan. Ethiopia. Well done. Okay, what is April's birthstone? April's birthstone. Guess a gem or stone, you might get the answer. What is the birthstone of April? It's a quite precious gem, this one. Take a guess. April's birthstone. Take a guess. Ruby? No. This one is possibly the most valuable gem in the world. I don't know, maybe. Crystal? No. But it's on the right lines. April's birthstone. Take a guess. Diamond, well done. Okay. What does the V stand for in VE Day? What does the V stand for in VE Day? VE Day was celebrated recently, 80 years, wasn't it? What does the V stand for in VE Day? What does the V stand for in VE Day? Anybody know that one? The V VE Day. It's like an event. If you don't know it, victory, that's it. Okay, last one. And then we can go. Because no one else is playing today for some reason. Okay, how many times larger than the UK is Spain? How many times larger than the UK is Spain? So just guess a number and you'll get the point if you guess correctly. How many times larger? No, not lower than that, lower than that. Lower than that. How many times larger is Spain compared to the UK? Lower than that. 3, lower than that. 2, well done. Okay then, Hassan's the winner because no one else is really playing today. So Hassan's the winner on 27 points. Everyone else came last. Well done, Hassan. Thanks for coming in. Maybe next time there'll be some more players. There was earlier on. But everyone's gone for their dinner or something today. So thanks for playing and I'll see you next time.